Okay, so I've got a seatbelt on in a library. Isn't that funny? So I wanted to say that there's certain merchandise that I like to acquire, collect, say. And just not too long ago, it happens to be very hard to get exclusive merchandise, put it that way. It's very hard to get. As soon as it comes up in availability, especially on the internet, people swoop down, buy the stuff, because they like to sell it at a profit on the secondary market, put it that way. So the stuff is very hard to get, almost impossible. I managed to get a little bit last year, but, it's so hard to get. So I was saying recently, just affirming, I really want this stuff, some of it. I would like to acquire some, and I'd like it to become available for me. So the funny thing is today, a guy who I know messaged me out of the blue. He said, this stuff is available here. I'm like, it's got to be gone already. The minute it goes up, it's literally gone within minutes. He said, no, I just checked a minute ago. It's still there. You have to buy it, It's not like it's free. So and I've been holding back, with other stuff. So I was able to. So I went there, and there it was. It was still available. And I managed to get myself some. And like I said, this stuff is like almost impossible to get. It goes so fast. And, I was just like, really, I want this. And I want it soon. And that's it. I just want it to be available. And sure enough, everything lined up perfectly. And this guy I know just out of nowhere, just, hey, it's available here now. And there it was. If I would have waited on it, it would have been gone. And I'm sure right now it's gone. But I managed to get myself some. Again, not tons of it because it can be very pricey. But on the secondary market, like I could turn around and more than double my money on this stuff if I wanted to. But that's not my style. This is something that I want for myself. So that's how these things can happen. You may say, this would happen anyway. There's people who don't do any of this who manage to get the stuff, but they're constantly looking. I don't want to have to worry about constantly searching this stuff out, waiting by my computer, making phone calls, none of that. I just wanted it to literally drop in my lap, and it did. So, hey, think about it what you will, but I'm telling you, I know for a fact that this happened this way because I affirmed it, because I asked for it. Now, can you do a repeat performance? Probably, but, at some later date. Again, it's not something that I'm going to, and again, if you invest too much want into this, it comes from a state of lack, and then it'll never happen. I wasn't even thinking about it. I was detached from it. And that's kind of what makes these things happen. That's why I don't sit here pining away for things like money and things like that, because the more you desire it from a state of lack, it's always out there somewhere and it never comes to you. You end up pushing it away. So anyway, I hope that helps someone, and or whatever, inspires someone to it's not just living in the wish fulfilled, but it's also affirming and making an intention that you desire, you want something, and even stating that you have it, but then detaching. You need to detach sometimes from these things and not constantly, focus on it, because then a lot of times you end up pushing it away. And in this case, I was completely detached, and it landed in my lap. I mean, it practically landed it did land in my lap. I did have to purchase the stuff, but I'm telling you, this stuff isn't even available for purchase most of the time. And, sure, if you want to go out and spend 3, 4, 5 times the amount, you could find someone willing to sell it for that. But I don't want to do that. I want to be able to get it, boom, at regular retail. And there it was. There it happened. So anyway, please like and subscribe, and check out my other videos, and check out the Neville Goddard lectures. Got to look at the lectures. Thanks.